Mueller was so busy covering for the Democrats, he never investigated one source of information. His carelessness has been invaluable to the Russians. William Barr hit Robert Mueller with one accusation that left him breathless. There's never been any evidence that Donald Trump was colluding with the Russians. Robert Mueller wrote a report that was more than 300 pages long, and found no evidence of Russian collusion, but refused to say Trump was innocent. Actually, Mueller did find Trump innocent, whether he wanted to or not, because in America, people are presumed to be innocent until they are proven guilty. There is no legal gray area. Mueller clearly was out to get Trump with his report. He's unceasingly complained about the way William Barr summarized the report even though the entire document was shortly released to the public. Barr was like Adam Schiff, using weak excuses to keep information from the public for long periods of time. Anyone can read the Mueller report. However, Barr has revealed to CBS News investigative reporter Catherine Herridge that there's one part of the Mueller investigation that troubles him. Based on the evidence that you have seen, did senior FBI officials conspire to throw out the National Security Advisor? Barr was asked. Well, as I said, this is a particular episode, Barr responded, and it has some troubling features to it, as we've discussed, but I think, that's a question that really has to wait an analysis of all the different episodes that occurred through the summer of 2016 and the first several months of President Trump's administration. Herridge then mentioned a recently declassified footnote of the Steele dossier that commented that some of the information could be Russian disinformation. I think that's one of the most troubling aspects of this whole thing, Barr continued. And, in fact, I said it in testimony on the Hill. I can't remember if it was my confirmation that I said I was very concerned about the possibility that that dossier and Steele's activities were used as a vector for the Russians to inject disinformation into the political campaign. I think that is something that Robert Mueller was responsible for looking at under his charter, which is the potential of Russian influence, Barr added. But I think it was ignored and there was mounting indications that this could very well have been happening and no one really stopped to look at it. The fact that Mueller tried to put one innocent man in prison should make the whole of his report suspect. William Barr declined to say if he was looking to bring any in the Michael Flynn case to justice because I don't want to get into particular individuals, but he did say we also are seeing if there are people who violated the law and should be brought to justice, and that's what we have our eye on. Was the whole Russiagate hoax started by the Russians in order to hurt the Trump campaign? Robert Mueller spent years investigating, but he never answered that question.